What is going on, collective? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, guys. So, with these collective readings, they are for all signs, guys. I'm reading on our human experience as a collective, what we're all going through. So, just keep in mind, guys, anytime you see a video, it's titled, but it has no specific sign, anybody can watch it. Okay. All right, guys. So let's see what's going on with the collective energy. Now, this is a timeless reading. Whenever you guys find this, is when it's meant for you to find. It's when the message is for you. Okay. So let's hop into it. So, guys, this could be your energy that I'm picking up on, or the energy of someone or something around you. And just a disclaimer that I will never, ever, ever contact you for a reading. If someone does, it is a scammer pretending to be me. So be careful and do not get got, okay? All right. So hello everyone, what's up? I'm like working like opposite hours. It's 4:07 a.m. my time. But yeah, I'm here. I'm not tired, so let's do this. Shay, hello, love. How are you? All right, my loves. Let's see what is going on. Spirit, show me the collective energy. Hello to everybody who is here live. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome, and I hope you enjoy. Shay, I'm glad to hear it, sweetie. All right, so Spirit, show me what is going on with the collective energy. Six of Wands reversed. Okay, so this is the energy of something that wasn't successful or something that may not have turned out the way that you may have wanted. All right, let's keep pulling. All right, we have the 10 of Wands reversed. Eight of Swords. So, guys, you actually diverted a huge crisis because something wasn't successful. There's something that you may have felt you did not succeed with, but with the 10 of Wands reversed, my God, you released a burden. This is actually something that, had you gotten what you wanted, had there have been success, whatever success the person was looking for, it would have been burden instead of letting go of that burden. Okay. But there's something here, guys, that I feel a person was really stuck on mentally. Like there's something you keep thinking about here. So let's see why that's there. Okay. What's up, Lavinia? Thank you for being here, love. What's up, Natalie? And welcome, sweetie. Seven of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Nine of Cups. So let's, guys, we're going to stop here for a second. All right. You have the Six of Pentacles at the bottom. I'm still going to pull a shitload of cards, but let's start here. So there's something here that has been on your mind. And it's like you wanted some sort of success with this. All right. Willow's here to join us. Hello. All right. She likes my bed better than the other one that's empty. Awesome. So, guys, there's something here that, again, you wanted it to be successful, or maybe someone around you wanted it to be, but it wasn't. You actually release a burden because something didn't happen. All right. And right as you guys are getting to the point where you feel so depleted, especially because you've been patient, you were waiting, something happens that you're like, oh shit, that's what I'm talking about. All right. So there's something here that you're actually you dodge a bullet, you escape a burden. But there's this sense of being tired, there's this sense of like feeling spread thin, all right? Or maybe you don't feel like your resources or your stability in something is as strong as it could have been or as you want it to be, okay? But then again, something comes in that makes you feel very fulfilled. It makes you feel extremely balanced. Oh man, Willow is such a character. All right, just do what you gotta do. You want them to see you? Oh my god. This is Willow's hotel room. She's just letting me use it, guys. My loves, you're gonna take off with something. All right. And this is right after the disappointment of something that was not successful in your life. The chariot could be a move. It could be something that has to do with transportation, a car, okay? Just any way of transportation, car, bike, roller skates, all right, plane, train, subway, whatever. This could also be the energy of something happening, coming into your life really quickly. High five, Mary. Welcome. Magnolia Willow's definitely a boss. She's my boss. She tells me when she wants to eat, when she wants to go outside. She even puts me to sleep, guys. When I'm up late and she wants me to go to bed, she goes like this. And then she'll go, bitch, go to sleep. That's she, all the time. And she's a Libra, by the way. My little sheep dog, my Australian Shepherd. I got them because I know that they're a very needy breed. So I got what I paid for. I got what I asked for. Six of Cups reversed. So, guys, something comes in that's incredible. You're so happy, and a chapter ends. Something's closed out. Yeah, there's something that wasn't successful, but guys, it wasn't supposed to be successful. You actually get success because it was not successful. Okay. Page of Swords. You speaking your truth, you hearing some truth. Okay. And what's the truth? That you're walking away from something that was just unstable. All right, guys, you could have had some sort of unstable transition in your life or some unstable situation in your life, but you're walking away from that, and like you've woken up so much. There may have been this pain that you were going through, or maybe somebody around you was in pain, but I feel like something that you saw, even if it was a painful or a rude awakening, it balanced you out and it made you realize what you could not go towards anymore. And when you stopped going towards that thing, you got the 10 of Pentacles, or you're about to. Wealth, abundance, all right? 10 of Pentacles, that could be generational wealth, guys. All right, but that's a large amount of money that we're dealing with. That's a large amount of abundance that we're dealing with. Page of Wands reversed. Judgment card upright. So there's just something, guys, that I feel it was bullshit. You guys see how she's moving to be more in the camera. But guys, there's something here that it was just straight bullshit. Like, you couldn't trust what somebody was saying, or maybe this is you guys just pulling you out of some sort of, like, pulling yourselves out of some sort of narrative or some sort of story, some sort of situation. You may not be 100% over something, but you've cut it out and your life changes drastically for the better. Okay. And guys, you know what? With this Hermit card here, I really feel like, especially as when I'm recording this, there's a full moon. But I just feel like a lot of people lately have just like been honing in. They've been to themselves. Like even if you've still like even if you're still around a lot of people, I feel like there's definitely a heightened sense of self-awareness. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. You guys are realizing that there is something here that needs to be done on your own. For some of you, you're thinking about you. All right. In the best and most healthy way possible, I think that this is going to be a selfish era for a lot of people. All right. And this is overdue for a lot of you. Okay. But your soul is so thankful for this moment of working on yourself, honing in. Okay. But you're upset that something was bullshit. Again, though, even though it was hard to deal with, this is what brings you a blessing. We have the Death card reversed, the Queen of Wands reversed. I think that some of you may still be triggered by something that went down. I see the sense of being depleted. All right. I see a sense of someone that can be really ticked off, or somebody that, again, was triggered by something. All right. Knight of Swords, the Hanged Man, Two of Cups. Some of y'all cut out someone or something that was very closely tied to you. Okay. Guys, give me a second. I'm going to open the windows because the sun should be rising while I'm doing this reading, and I want the light to come in. One moment. All right. I'm a sucker for the sunrise. Yeah, a lot of you cut off something that was very closely tied to you. And maybe it's because you felt played by a situation or played by people. Listen, for some of you guys, this could be a group of people. With this Three of Cups reverse and Five of Wands, whoever these people were, they were problematic, they were fake, they were toxic. This was not going to last long. They were the devil, reincarnated. Magnolia, thank you so much for the 5, sweetie. There's just a lot of foul play around this energy. Queen of Swords reversed. Guys, I just want you to look at this. Something has you all the way fucked up in more than one way. Or there's just a really fucked up energy that is or was around you. Okay. Tired, depleted, triggered. That's how you're feeling. And you know what gets you happiness? Honestly, becoming cold. Being a bitch or an asshole towards something. And I'm not saying you guys actively have to go out of your way to like be mean to somebody. But I think just your cold demeanor says enough. All right, your cold demeanor says enough. And you might come off like that ice cold bitch. All right, but you're acting accordingly to the situation. Somebody here, okay, I feel like you guys are upset about some bullshit that was spewed at you. All right, the Page of Cups reversed. Anytime a page is reversed, guys, it could be someone that's just choosing not to speak. All right. So for some of you, I'm not even going to throw signs out here because literally every energy is out here. All right. And I'm not about to name all 12 zodiac signs, but this could be someone that's not speaking at all. But the Page of Cups reversed, when this is a person that's speaking, I like to refer to them as the pillow talker. All right. Somebody that will say so many things and promise so many things in the heat of the moment. All right. Then there's this moment of climax. There's this calm down era, right? Or period right after that. And right when you're going to turn to this person and be like, okay, so what were you saying? What were all those pretty things? Their response is going to be, oh, your Uber's outside. Like it completely goes out the window. All right. This is someone that can say things that sound good, but when it comes to delivering the goods, there's no goods to be delivered. So it's just a shit talker. So that hurt you. And you put this in the past. Huge tower moment, guys. All right. For some of you guys, I'm not going to sugarcoat this shit. I'm not here to sugarcoat it. Life doesn't sugarcoat shit. So I'm not about to start today. For a lot of you, things changed drastically in a very problematic way. All right. I don't think that this was smooth sailing. I don't think this is something where you woke up slowly and you're just like, beautiful day. No, I think that this was like a smack in the fucking face type shit. This is like getting woken up by getting smacked. All right. And it's like, yeah, deep down inside, you knew that someone or a particular energy or environment, you knew that it was capable of something. But I don't think that you felt like it could touch you. I don't think that this is something that you thought you'd be affected by. Okay? Like it's something you didn't think could happen to you. And it's not because you're sitting here like, oh, God favors me, nothing's going to happen. For some of you, maybe you felt like that. But I think it was simply because of your proximity to where the energy came from. This happened with someone that was very important to you. Or this happened in an environment or in a place that you were closely tied to. That's why you're all fucked up about it. Okay? Like, it's kind of like, think of the mean girl, all right, who has her three musketeers that just follow, like, those follower friends that will do anything that she says. And they point at people with this popular girl and they laugh at people with this popular girl and they sit with this popular girl and they swim at this popular girl's pool and they go to this popular girl's family's country club and they do all this fun stuff with the popular girl and they know that they're safe because they're in the good grace of this popular girl. And then one day they get up and they go to school and the popular girl just woke up and decided that they don't fuck with this person anymore. And now they're on the receiving end of the laughing. Now they're on the receiving end of the jokes. Now they're on the receiving end of this hit. And it's like, in most cases, you could be like, well, if you knew a person was doing that and they're capable of that, how could you not think that it might reach you one day? But this is something that genuinely from the bottom of your heart, like you thought you were safe. You thought it would never hit you. You thought that you'd never be the pun of the joke. But someone turned on you. And now this girl or whoever this is, guys, whatever metaphorically this is for you, all right, turns on you. And in a place where you thought you were safe and protected, now the battle's against you. And it's just like, how the fuck do I take this? And deep down inside, you knew that that was always possible. You really gave someone or something the benefit of the doubt. Okay. You guys get a lot of conflict, or there's a conflicting end with something you had a strong desire for. For some of you, there's going to be something that you're getting into that is such a blessing. And it's going to come in after you drop this energy that turned on you. Okay? For a lot of you, I don't think that, for some of you, it could be one person that you're dealing with, or it could be like a work environment or something that you're dealing with. But I'm getting the feeling that there's not just one person involved. Like, again, I'm getting that whole mean girl clique feeling. And I know that we're grown adults and, a lot of us are not in high school anymore. But I just have a feeling that whoever's doing the fucked up shit has an army of fucking idiots behind them. Has an army of fucking losers behind them. Misery loves company. What can I say? You had nothing but love for this situation. And for some of you, as fucked up as it is, you still have love for this. And that's why it has you so fucked up. Because you would never. Like, I feel like for a lot of you, this is something in your life that you protected to a sense. Like, you had pride in it. You had joy in it. All right. This is something that you were proud at a certain point to have this in your life. Just to find out that this energy did not feel the same way about you. And that hurts. My God, does that fucking hurt? All right, guys. But you needed to see that collective. You needed to. Okay. This energy here, guys, was derailing you from your life path. It was derailing you for fulfilling that true purpose that you have, that, getting the answer to the existential question of why am I here? This was blocking your connection to God. And yeah, I know what I just said. I'll say it again. This was blocking your connection to source. And you knew that, because there were times where this energy threw you off, but you were just giving it the benefit of the doubt. And I feel like a lot of you was like, you know what? This was just a bad day. Things will get better. But the bad days kept coming. Knight of Wands. Queen of Cups reversed. Every queen has come out reversed, and this deck is very well shuffled. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Wands reversed. Queen of Swords reversed. Queen of Cups reversed. We all have, we're all such complex beings, right? We have things that we're passionate about. We have things that we're emotional about. We have things that we're logical about. We have things where it's like we're strategic about it. Like we want certain things to be stable in our life. And those 4 separate dynamics that I just mentioned, someone fucked with all 4. Fucked with the mental, fucked with the stability, fucked with the passion, fucked with the emotions. They fucked with everything. Literally every element within you. Earth, wind, fire, water, whatever. All that. It fucked with every aspect of you. There was not one stone left unturned. Susanna, thank you so much for the 10, sweetie. It fucked with you to every cellular level within you. It fucked with you. There was something that was said. I feel like someone said something where you're like, wow, that's fucked up. All right, with the Wheel of Fortune reverse, guys, that's you expecting things to go right and they're going left. Okay, some of you guys, especially if you have Scorpio in your chart, all right, check out the Scorpio reading I just did. All right, I feel like it's one of the most powerful readings I've done in a while, so check it out if you haven't already. And my dog is snoring, guys, so get ready for it. Wheel of Fortune, King of Wands reversed. Someone did a number on you guys. Like, this energy is so corrupt. I'm going to try not to put my personal emotions into this because I'm reading for thousands of people who are going to watch this eventually. But there's a lot of people who, there's a lot of high vibrational people in this world, okay, that when we're down and we're in a low place, to protect those that we love, we kind of stay to ourselves until we figure shit out. All right. I'm kind of like that. Like, if I'm very upset or if I know I'm heavily lacking in something and I don't want to burden anybody else, I'll kind of opt out of like the social gatherings and stuff like that until I feel like myself, because I don't want to go and bring everybody down. And guys, if you have friends that like come to your house and they're like, yo, I don't give a fuck if you feel down, like, we're going to build you up. Like, oh my God, God bless those friends. Okay. I personally would kill for a friend like that. All right. But for those of us that were not lucky enough to have somebody that cares in that way, we kind of just stay to ourselves when we're trying to figure something out. We don't want to put these energies on those around us. This is someone that woke up well aware that they're very fucked up. And instead of saying, let me take a step back and handle this, they said, how can I go and spread this? This is like someone hearing that they have COVID and purposely leaving their house and coughing on every single person that comes across them. They know they're infected and they still go out and they still connect with people and they still do things. This is someone that's not taking the time to recover and heal. And frankly, this energy is destroying everything in their path. The biggest blessing you guys come across is letting go of where the fight is, despite the passion that you used to have for this. Okay? And this is someone that you really loved. This is a situation that you heavily fucked with. That's why you didn't make any decisions lightly when it came to this. Okay? But there's definitely this huge blessing that happens. All right? This happiness that comes as you hone in. Okay? Collective, let's talk our shit. And guys, if this is resonating with you so far, there's links in the description below to donate. Okay. And guys, my website is there as well if you'd like your own personal reading. And like I said in the last reading, Scorpio one, if you guys caught it, I added a lot of new readings to my website. I wanted to make sure that I had a platform where people of all economic, financial backgrounds can afford at least something. Okay. So guys, if you need something, I promise you, you'll find something with your price range. All right. And I also added a one-on-one Skype or Zoom session if you guys want to do a reading live, and you'll have my attention for an hour. Okay. You can extend the hour if you guys want. It is going to be extra, but just read the description. It'll explain everything to you. All right. And again, guys, I will never contact you for a reading. If someone does, it is a scammer. So please do not get got. All right. So situations. So let's see what the tea is. What is the tea here, Spirit? What is the collective experiencing? The sun's not up yet. I'm excited I get to see the light come in. I don't know. There's just something so beautiful and so vulnerable and so quiet about that first hit of light. It makes me grateful to be alive. All right, so Spirit, what is the tea? Collective, let's talk our shit. We have a meeting. Legal. Triggers. Pressure cooker. Nightlife. There is a karmic energy that you guys are going, that either wants to meet with you or that you will come across. Okay? This is someone that is starting to feel the pressure of their bad decisions. They're starting to feel the pressure of all the celebrating they were doing when there was nothing to celebrate. They're starting to feel the pressure of a life that they chose with not so much accountability. Someone's ways are catching up to them. Okay. Guys, these are not for personal readings. These are YouTube readings for the collective. If you guys need a personal reading, you have to purchase it on my website. Anything else is considered a donation, okay? Access granted. So someone who was not taking the proper accountability, they want access to you. Okay. It's just done. They want access, but access to what? All right, like, this is like wanting to move back to a home and like you get there and like the entire village is just scorched to the ground. What are you going back to? The house was burned down. What are you going back to? There's nothing to go back to. There's something that's final here. And it hurts because this was somebody that was very close to you. All right, for some of you, this is a soulmate. And you know what, guys? Sometimes it takes seeing the truth of someone that we really love and we really fuck with to learn our lesson. Because had a stranger done this to you, I don't think it would have hit the same. You needed to see that even people who claim they love you are capable of things like this. Drama queen. Again, guys, you had a lot of love for this. I don't think that you just woke up and decided, hey, fuck you to somebody or something that you love. Things just don't work that way. Okay. But you saw something, you saw, a lack of accountability and you're done. And now someone thinks that you're being dramatic. Like, I'm sorry, guys, but it's one thing if a stranger or if like an acquaintance does something to me, like that's one thing. But if it's someone that, I fucking love, yeah, shit's gonna be a little bit dramatic. Like, of course I'm gonna feel type of way. I actually care about you. So this is someone that it's like they're gonna look at you and they're gonna be like, oh, why are you so dramatic? It's like, how can I not be? How can I not feel a type of way? Like, this came from you. This didn't come from my fifth grade bully. This didn't come from, a random coworker. Like, it came from someone I thought that was on my side. Like, I went outside looking for the enemy, not even realizing the enemy was sitting at my table. That shit hurts. It's like you have a right. You have a right to feel type of way. Okay. Especially because, now you've definitely been doing the work to get yourself out of this. Like, you guys never want to feel this way again. Meme, welcome, sweetie. You guys were protected this whole time. Okay. You were protected this whole time from this. Spirit knew, guys, that you were going to get burned a little. But Spirit only allowed it to be a burn that over time it would heal and you wouldn't even notice the burn mark. All right. Had you not been protected, like, you would have burned down with the house. All right. You were dealing with karmic trash. Okay. You were dealing with an energy that just, I mean, guys, it's trash. You're not going to keep that shit in your house. All right. You're going to tie that bag up tight. You're going to throw that shit in the garbage and you're going to pop the lid on it because you don't want it to funk up everything else. All right. You were protected from this. For some of you, there could be children involved. This could be someone that you've known since childhood. This could be someone that's simply just acting as a child. Okay. Somebody was not in your corner. Somebody was faking it. Somebody was pretending. And like, guys, you trusted this energy so much that like, I feel like a lot of you didn't even see it at first. Like, guys, we're all human. We've all been fucked over by somebody. We've all been lied to. We've all been shitted on. All right. We've all experienced that. But like, you literally thought you were safe here. Like, you genuinely thought you were safe here. All right. You could have been settling for something, not even realizing that. We have roller coaster. This has been so many ups and downs that if you experienced with this person or energy. And again, the love was unconditional. That's why it hurts. All right. I know that no one's perfect, guys. And I know that in a lot of situations, it takes at least two to tango. All right. But I must say, for the majority of you, with the energy that I'm picking up on, had this energy not done what it did, you would have never done anything either. For a lot of you, you didn't do anything. All right. This is an energy that you would have kept safe. You would have protected this energy. You would have thrown hands for this energy. You know what I'm saying? Corey, I am so sorry to hear that, sweetie. I'm glad you're here and I'm glad you're okay. We have alien. All right. So it's like somebody wants access granted to you, but you don't even know who the fuck they are. So imagine having unconditional love for a situation and realizing that you don't know who they are. Okay. And guys, like some people, they're just so good at hiding who they are. Like most of the time, there's some people in this world, guys, that like unless you literally live with them and like you're seeing them like more than anybody else, you probably won't catch on to how fucked up they are. Okay. I had a very or someone that I thought was a very good friend um lie her way into moving into my home like not even a week after I moved in a few years back. And this is someone that I was so close to for like over a decade. Like this was my fucking person. And I didn't realize how ugly of a person she was until I lived with her. And I'm like, "Oh my god, you were this person all along?" Like, guys, sometimes we really like, guys, you could hang out with somebody every day and not know who they are. This is somebody that I worked with every day, side by side every day, from early in the morning to late at night. Like, we worked out every day. We trained every day. And until they lived with me, I didn't realize who they were. Okay. Sometimes you don't know who a person is, guys, until you have that proximity. Somebody did a very good job at hiding who they were. Like, guys, I feel like this was a fucking sleeper cell. All right, look that up if you don't know what it is. But this is like this person was a fucking sleeper cell. And when you weren't looking, the code or whatever code they needed to activate them, it activated the sleeper cell. And then you look at them and you're like, wait, what? You want to kill me for world domination? Yesterday you said you loved me and you were always going to protect me. And now you want to kill me for world domination? What in the entire fuck? Okay. We have interlude. Okay. So let's talk about interlude for a second. Okay. Under irreconcilable differences, guys, there's something that you know for a fact it's done now, but there's someone who's like, oh, it's just a break. You and somebody are not on the same page. Like, you know something's done, and someone's like, they'll be fine in a little while. I'll reach out in a little while. Everything will be fine. Once the person shows you who they are and what they're truly capable of, why trust it? If someone can do it once, what's to stop them from doing it again? This is not someone that you can allow at your table. Okay. We have TikTok. This person is this person let too much time pass because again, they thought that this was just some sort of break. And that time that they let pass, they don't realize how detrimental that time was. All right, like that time was crucial because some of y'all, it had that time not gone by, you would have allowed something back in. They gave you too much time to realize that your life is more peaceful without this. All right. They didn't understand your love language when it comes to this, even if this is not a lover, guys. Like they just didn't understand your language because this was, whatever this is for you guys, this was not a situation where you ignore it and you walk away and you come back months later and everyone's happy and group hug and everything's great. Let's go get some fucking ice cream. No. This was something that needed to be talked about. It needed to fucking be addressed. This is not something that goes away with silence and time. There had to be a conversation. And someone did not think that. So now they think they can come back and it's not even to have a conversation about it. Because they're hoping enough time has passed where it's not even going to be a discussion. And they're in for a rude fucking awakening when, one, you're not fucking with them at all, and two, you're just done. You're done. There's no time for discussion. They've had more than enough ample time to talk to you. There is no talk. And they're on the verge of finding that out. All right, this is someone, guys, with this insatiable card and magnetic behind it. This is someone that was always drawn to more and more and more and more and more and more and more. Not even realizing that God, spirit, whatever you guys believe in, that spirit placed something in front of them that was a blessing. That blessing was you. And they literally did one of these. No, more. I want more. Imagine God handing you something and you looking at it and you throw it to the side and say, no, I want more. Like, this is obviously a person that needs to watch the Willy Wonka factory. All right? Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, rather. And they need to see what happens when you want more and more and more and more and more. Let the fucking squirrels handle this person, all right? But yeah. Now someone's going to be like, oh, you're dramatic because you're done with me. No, that's what self-preservation is called. All right? Sometimes survival of the fittest it involves self-preservation. We had pop up. So guys, this energy, it is going to pop up. Okay? Just know you're protected. Even if you're alone when this happens, like, guys, your spiritual team is going to be much stronger than any physical team you could have. I'm telling you. All right? Your ancestors that can pull those spiritual strings, nobody wants to fuck with them. All right? Like, guys, you see how unbothered, people get when, especially as they get older. So imagine your ancestors that have their spirits just been around for hundreds, thousands of years. You think they give a fuck? You think they're scared of a little spiritual battle? They fucking woke up ready. Are you kidding me? All right. So someone's going to pop up because they have some sort of desire here. Okay. Tragedy. Twin flames. Okay. And guys, the fact that they were pretending, not only may you have felt like it was a tragedy, but whether they realize it or not yet, they're going to see that it's a tragedy too. There's just certain bridges that you don't burn. Okay? I make it a point to be kind to everybody I come across. If I am not kind to somebody, it's because they really went out of their way to do something against my character and they don't deserve my respect. Okay? But this is someone, guys, that, like, how do you fuck with God's blessing? And this is not even to sound narcissistic, like, oh, I was the blessing in their life. Okay, guys? This is not for you to say that you're narcissistic at all. But whoever or whatever this was, you were a benefit to it. All right? I know that, again, people can fight. All right? People can quarrel. That's fine. Okay? But for the most part, you did way more good than you did bad. Okay? So it was a tragedy to be discarded like that. Like, it's offensive to God. You know, how does spirit place somebody in your corner and you just discard them? This person is aware that you have receipts. I think that this is part of why you guys never got that talk that you may have wanted, or that should have happened, whether you wanted it or not. All right. Someone knows that they're going to be held accountable. Someone knows that you're going to articulate yourself in a way that they can't go against you. And if they want to go against you and if they want to bring people into it, again, you got the receipts. I don't know about y'all, but people are fucking weird. I keep everything on my fucking phone. All right. I keep everything. And no, I'm not petty. Because as long as you leave me alone and you're cool, you're straight. But if you want to come for me when I was minding my business, I might just end your marriage. Yeah, I got proof to end that too. I might just make you single. I might just make you get kicked out of your home. So there's people that, like, guys, like, I hope they don't come for y'all because you have those receipts. And I'm pointing there because my phone is over there. And guys, make sure you hit the like button if this is resonating. 143 in the room. I love you guys too. And the sun is still not coming out. Well, it's 4:58. Let's give it a few. You had unconditional love for this poison. Okay. For a lot of you, this was an energy that distracted you. This is an energy that did not take accountability. This is an energy that celebrated life when they had nothing to celebrate. Like, and don't get me wrong, guys. When you wake up and you open your eyes, celebrate that there's a new day. Okay. That's okay. But I'm talking about somebody that literally does absolutely nothing worth celebrating, aside from the fact that they woke up. Like they've done nothing worth celebrating, yet they're always celebrating, and you're trying to figure this out because this is not Drake, and they are not drinking every night to their accomplishments. Okay, so it's like, what are we cheersing to? What are we like? What sort of come up has happened? Because you go and you look at the situation, and the shit show is still the shit show that it always was. So you're sitting here wondering, like, what are we celebrating? I want to smoke too. I want to laugh too. I want to dance too. What are we celebrating? Oh, we're celebrating failures today. Oh, that's weird. Okay, cool. Let's move on. Someone wants to talk. Guys, someone's scared to talk to you. All right. And I'm not saying scared, like, oh my God, you're going to fuck me up. But like, I feel like they're nervous about it, even though they want to, because they know that you have enough to retaliate, to say your shit. All right. They know that you're in a position where you have every right to give heat. And they don't want that. All right. They don't want that. Like, I think it's bad enough what went down, but like for somebody to have to verbalize what they did, like they don't have the stomach for it. So it's like you have to think about, like, yo, how bad do you think it was? If you can't even muster it up to talk about it and to apologize, just imagine how the collective feels about that shit. That in itself says everything. You can't even muster up the words to say I'm sorry and to talk about what you did. That's how fucked up it is that you can't talk about it. Yet you guys are the dramatic ones. They know what they did. They know what they did. All right? They know what they did. Verge. About to confess. All right? So maybe somebody sees that you're on some new shit. All right? This is someone that you felt like you didn't know, but now because there's been time, maybe someone's starting to feel like they don't know you or who you're trying to become. Okay. We have history. Someone was under the impression that the love and history between the two of you would be the difference between being done and a break. This is someone saying there's no way this is done. All right? We go back. There's been so many good times. This person's not going to drop me. The collective's not going to drop me. Absolutely not. My history saves me. I'm safe. I'm untouchable. We have history. Fuck history. Like, guys, like, I'm sorry, but like, and maybe I need to mature, but my philosophy is that nobody is safe. All right? I don't care if you're family. I don't care if you were my best friend since we were 3. I don't care if you were a mentor that I looked up to for over a decade. Like, I don't give a fuck who you are. The second you show me your ass, I will drop you. Right? Nothing makes anybody safe. No love, no shared blood. Like, nothing makes anybody safe. Show me who you are and I will act accordingly. I don't give a fuck how much I love you. This is the type of shit where you can love someone, but you know, you're not going to hit them up at all. Sorry, guys. I keep looking out the window. I'm waiting for the sun to come up. We have today. For some of you, again, because somebody thought that they were safe. I think that for a lot of you, someone is just starting to realize that history is not enough to keep them safe. All right. Saying that they knew you in 2nd grade, at this point, that's embarrassing. Like, don't even say that. Okay. That's like saying, like, oh, I used to date Beyonce, or I used to be best friends with Beyonce. And you fumble that? Why are you even telling people? Like, that's embarrassing. That's like you were best friends with Beyonce and now you're living struggling. Okay. And Beyonce can like fix your life in 1 second and it is not even going to be any sort of hole in her pocket. And you fumbled that. That's embarrassing. Don't tell people that you knew this person. And that's going to be the sort of thing. Like, this is going to be someone like, yo, like, nah, me and the collective go back. Like, nah, don't tell people that. Don't. All right. Because now you got to answer the question of, okay, well, this person's doing pretty well for themselves. So why don't they fuck with you anymore? All right. So it's something that, you know, they shouldn't want to tell people. Cleansing. Okay. Through the drama and everything that you saw, you're done. All right. You're healing so much. All right. Something's just done. You guys want to know what's crazy with this card here, the cleansing card? I came into this hotel today because I was in a different one yesterday. And it's funny because the hotel I was at this weekend, technically it's fancier and nicer than this hotel, so that's why I went to it because it was cheaper and it was, it was considered nicer. But when I got there, I'm like, yo, I don't know why the energy just feels so off here. Like I need to go back. So I come back today and I'm like, I hope I made the right choice to come back rather. When I came in this room, the person who stayed prior saged it. I'm like, oh, I. So I'm like, okay, that was a sign. So it's like, guys, there's cleansing happening here. And remember how, somebody that I'm talking about in this reading, they were driven towards more and more, and I want better and I want better. Now they're really starting to realize how magnetic you were this whole time. They just didn't take the time to stop and smell the flowers. They didn't realize what a catch you were. They didn't realize how significant you were. All right. I know I keep using Beyonce, but this is like somebody telling Beyonce she ain't shit and she's never going to be famous and no one's ever going to listen to her music. And then looking at her now and feeling sick to your stomach. All right. This is somebody that kind of wrote you off a little too soon. All right. They crossed you off a little too soon. Again, for some of you, this could be family, somebody that felt like family, someone you have a family with. Okay. Spirit, give me a few more cards. It's still dark out here. 508. Maybe by 6 it'll be up. We'll see. One or two more cards, Spirit. Lockdown. Okay. Guys, someone's going to pop into your life again because something in their life is in shambles. Like they feel very restricted. They feel very locked down. All right. That's why they're going to make you some sort of offer. Like, guys, this is someone that's going to come into your life and make it seem like they're doing you a favor. Like they're doing something to benefit you. But at the end of the day, the only person that truly benefits from this interaction is them. They can't do anything for you at this point. Danny, sounds good. Thank you, love. And we have drastic. All right. They think that it's harsh how you're cutting this energy out, how you're cutting them out. But again, you're only acting accordingly to what went down. This is someone you had a lot of love for. You don't just walk away from someone you have a lot of love for unless you have a good reason. Okay? So they're going to come and they're going to try to talk to you in the place where they left you. And then they're going to see that sold sign and they're going to be like, oh my God, collective, where did you go? And they become obsessed. And now they're wishing for this so badly because someone did not see you moving away in the way that you did. But again, what is it that they want from you? What is it that they want from you? They want something that you have that they're not willing to work for. Whether it's your money, whether it's your peace, whether it's your discernment, whether it's your wisdom, whether it's your temperance, whether it's your connections. They need you. You don't need them. And that's karma. But you're not even sitting here trying to dish out karma because you know that's not your job. But that's how they're going to feel. Shit, this is my karma. And it's like, yo, I'm not trying to do anything particularly against you. I'm just protecting myself. And if you want to take that as karma, so be it. All right. But yeah, guys, someone that you had or have a lot of love for still, they want to weigh you down. Ain't nobody got time for that, guys. All right. They see you rising. They see you ascending. They see you healing. Okay. And now all they can do is think about the history between the two of you. They don't have access to this healed, brand new 2.0 version of you. They don't. They don't have access to you being this plugged in. They want to come together, but that's not happening. And they see this as retaliation and they're crushed. This is someone that feels lonelier than ever. Okay? But it's kind of like that meme that this meme came out like years ago, guys, like 10, 20 years ago, where it shows like in the meme it shows a guy and a girl who are like getting over one another, and it shows like the girl crying for the first like few weeks and the guy like partying, for the first few weeks, and then finally when the girl starts to feel good is when the dude starts to feel lonely. But like, take away gender, like that's what's going on here. Like, somebody was fucking partying it up. They were bragging to people that you were just a little fucking pawn in the game. And they realized, oh shit, I was fucking with the queen of the board. Male or female, the queen makes the most moves. They dismissed you like a pawn. And now they have to realize you got to bow down. And no, you don't get to be in my court. You don't. You don't. You can't even be a joker in the court. You're going to have to be a peasant outside of the castle walls. You chose that life, not me. It is what it is. All right? My loves, I love you guys so much. Thank you again for those who are here. If this resonated with you, again, guys, there are links in the description below to donate. And if you guys would like a personal reading, you guys can purchase that through my website, which is also below, highvibrationswithliz.com. I love you guys, and until next time, take care.